Sammy Gyamfi is a skillful liar. Me predicted the ebesi echrem. Say one, Sammy Gyamfi be boka. Two, Sammy Gyamfi be ko jail because niyama wo ye ni bebre no emfa mra kwem. So Sammy Gyamfi clearly knows that ye boka omu wieska gu ombutum. But of course, or Timanfo na gbenase nti obeba betena ye theatrics came to prove to you that omu wiawo ubetie wa wasem.
Of course, unti so a wa wasem. Okatakyie Afrifa mensa no. We exposing Sammy Gyamfi big time. Sammy Gyamfi abekasa be pre news file so afa Godbod was saying kojo pon kro me twantro. Enei Okatakyie so leak information. What drop it document. At the mraka home. Hey, and I'm a coso, Sammy Gyamfi. Was a Sammy Gyamfi will go to jail, or a skillful liar, and you will go to jail. Because the way I am, what time of mine is a card I shall Bawa Rock and sir, Sefa Koto good. Namo Boka, Mama Bank of Kanaboka. You will go to jail.
This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
I'm saying to John Mahama Memono. Me predicted the ebesi echrem. Say one, Sammy Gyamfi be boka. Two, Sammy Gyamfi be ko jail because niyama wo ye ni bebre no emfa mra kwem. And the etia mitimi predicted sa niyama ne ma mono is because na me ye privy to enkomo a akoso behind the scenes. Wontie die. Na sa video ya mo hwe ye no and I want memma hwe video ni biu. This video was about 9 months ago. The idea na benim so ombeboka ne say omo design system they say ede ya ombeboka. So tonight we are not going to deal with the opinions and emotions. Yeah, the emrano, the emraneka, the IMF kaye, yeah, the records no ebechere. Na yeah, the Bawa Rock so ne records achere. Na ya behwe Sammy Gyamfi appear on a year news file and someone wakaye, and we will use yagane. The Sammy Gyamfi will news file biano. We will use the law. It will be a basic principle of application of law. Be our school, be our first year student of law. Bekachiro said, be apply law. I would come a month for the reading what the law is. It ye more redeem brano. Now you are the set of facts available to us. When you set of facts are ni yako conjure. The set of facts available to us per the records of Sammy Gyamfi as or appear or a year news file so per the records available to us as per a year Bawa Rock ne GRA records ne Ghana revenue ne tax records and the becheremu ene emranua a setting up the Godbod Act no e die na eka vis-a-vis the Sammy Gyamfi and the becheremu. So today it is not about emotions, it is not about opinions, it is about the law. It is about the Sammy Gyamfi ya minim se almost share that na si ewivi because they want to steal from the state. And no amount of skillful communication, TDA. I know Sammy Gyamfi is a skillful liar. And I use those words without any equivocation. TDA make a Sammy Gyamfi is a skillful liar. Obetra news file in a calm manner. Or can some no boko as a chantro na or conscientizing the minds of the people before he lies into. So Sammy Gyamfi is a skillful liar, not a communicator. A skillful liar. The greatest scam of all time in this country. Me predicted no a year 9 months ago. Medical catcheremo. And komobi koso. Sound common na me set Godbod up. The SMO who said your mama ni Ibrahim mama. Before so mube fra by 2016. Na ye resources so ye no money je ho pa. It's before so mbeba kura no. Na ye di aniema gu akwan mu a ye resources no. Wo mo de agapade document ne nam nyina no mo so tworo bi. Tienie. And no sound common na mami gina so ka kire mo say. Sammy Gyamfi Godbod na yatie no a scam na omo design in such a way say Bank of Ghana beboka say be ya nipa bi menye sika eja yerajo mama ba ye oso school fees university fees there oba obetete so ene mesremo a me public announcement ne say University of Ghana esimen kan kire mo say 2025-2026 academic year 2025-2026 academic year University of Ghana semen kan kire mo say omato school fees by 25%. Ati for madaruma we public announcement keke na meye. University of Ghana semen kan kire say 2025-2026 academic year ya to school fees by 25%. Na ebobe na John Mama amemuo ene share yeye. John Mama amemuo share ye bose wo ba eye tertiary institutions there. Madaroma on sheda ento eye school fees mu. In fact obema bia cook free kura. Ene ye busa se University of Ghana so ma to 25%. Ye John Mama na wo ye ne deni. Ene yesan kan sisudua se wa na wo University of Ghana wo eye common hall Legon Hall annex C na wutua 2000 Ghana cedi ene wo ko school a wo betua 4420 be ba mcho mo bia bumfu eye public announcement ana meye be mo bia bumfu wa bo mefu bufu wa ho if say we no eye public announcement University of Ghana say eye Legon Hall wa na wutua eye 2000 Ghana cedi ene obetua 4000 plus enye me na meka eti wa wo se obuafu no obufu wa ho because me the records na ehwe wanim.
There's no NPP Ghana, there's no CPP Ghana or NDC Ghana. There's only one Ghana.
Ora John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic, here that say there is no CPP Ghana, there is no NDC Ghana, there is no MPP Ghana. Yen nyina one Ghanaians. Anka asema wo kan de kenyansa wo mu pa. Na emom no Ghana fo no omo do me market, no omo wo eye kotokraba, no omo wo eye omo simi musa say saa nkola na no omo ye nurse fo na Julius Debra tworo krata edi yi wo modie no. Saa nkola na omo fra Azerbaijan yana. There is no CPP Ghana. There is no NDC Ghana. There is no MPP Ghana. Saa nurse for ni teacher for na Julius Debra ba ye wasi ya fo omo adwumantu ofa krata eyi wo modie no omo fri Kosovo ana. Eti Sergio Mahama say there is no CPP Ghana. There is no NDC MPP Ghana. Ni nyina one Ghana. Yeti ase na yeti ase ne say a teacher for omo kira de 8 months 9 months na yentua omo ka no omo free ayi Uzbekistan na me pese meti ase. It is Yera John Mahama say there is no MPP CPP one Ghana. Won ka no kore. Ajoma na sem no na da no akwa asore no akotena akiri yesi we humble wo boa ye tia wo hu se mo adwene ni mu ohanti mani je drama na concert ho eti president akwa asore 31st akotena akiri president we humble don't worry wonim sa na mo pe mani je ho eti wo yi mo different adwuma mu no we be celebrating because wotime ne ba ne wotime to shatawale nyom otemo adwene ase your mama is skillful and your mama said there is no MPP CPP one Ghana your can very clear but we a hypocrite if Sir John Dramani Mahama president and the Koko Gina a year lawyer for him ka kire say MPP for mo lawyers agum to no bar as a president no obefa a lawyer for nko fill positions and at the court enye jo mama ne kai eti no be gina onim no so akonyam no ye there is no MPP Ghana there is no NDC Ghana no wani age wani eje ade ho a ade ho no wani eje eti yemfa Yera John Dramani Mahama asem ne nto oboa eye tro anu wo twa wo na ene ensɛm a yɛde baeɛ no yɛ very tie. Godbod nsɛnsɛm no ana yɛ very critical. Apart from Godbod nsɛnsɛm menye interested in bibia. Ese yanam se studio no bidware ya ma fa ne se awura mu nti. Yɛba bia topic bia aba bia wo mu yɛ dede fa ho bia no. We will just come and move it quick na yɛ free ho. Na yɛnka nsi so dua sɛ Sammy Gyamfi ɛne Godbod IMF ɛsɛ Sammy Gyamfi ɛde yakɔ ɛyɛ dechim Sammy Gyamfi bae ɔbɛtena ase wɔ kyerɛkyerɛ mu ɔso wɔmfa yɛnkɔ dechim bia. Now the truth will be revealed today. We will go to the heart of the illegality being perpetrated by the CEO of Godbod and his Godbod, because the mandate that was given to a Godbod through the act in establishing Godbod are very clear on what the Godbod must do. And so Sammy Gyamfi say wono de Bank of Ghana asoma no wono no de obesa asoma obi foforo wa abere mra ne ma no kwan so asoma obi a na oba ye obetena ase a wo kasa no Samson Ladi anyani wa musa ne question sesame na emra no ehemfa ne ma otumi se obetam Ghana sika ede ama eye obi se onkonkoto ne mamra ye wa abere a wo ne asoma wo. So first of all yenkansi sudua se Sammy Gyamfi ba ye adwuma ne bo ayi kasa wo ka nyina no Godbod adwuma pa wo ye ne so oye goro boy tienie be kyire mu akyerɛ sɛ bɛ ya obeti ase ɛma obi amfa brofo nwurawura. Godbod pɛ ɛyɛ act na establish Godbod no one Bank of Ghana adwuma a wo mo ye no ɛyɛ goro boy adwuma na ɔyɛ ɛnyɛ me na meka mɛkyerɛ ba bia Sammy Gyamfi ɛka kyerɛ sɛ o Godbod ama ɔmanya mfasoɔ na mfasoɔ no ma musa ne sɛ Sammy Gyamfi Godbod no ɔkɔtɔɔ deɛ anu wonya so mfasoɔ. So first of all Bank of Ghana ne pese ɔno ɔyɛ program bi yɛfrɛ bi gold for reserve, gold for oil, gold for debe ne nyinaa ne sɛ Bank of Ghana hia gold na onya gold no a ɔbɛstore bi reserve no ɔbɛstore bi wɔde bi bɛkɔ adwama so akɔ akɔtɔn ama yɛnya forex wɔde bi nso bɛ exchange ɛyɛ for oil instead so ɔba akɔtɔ dollar. But Bank of Ghana na anka sentiment nsi dwom ɛnkɔ nkɔtɔtɔ gold ne ma tienie. Eti Bank of Ghana esuma eye Godbod mo amote makola mo amote ayi di brofo no mo ka ni nyina na se kyere nie. Bank of Ghana kuresika wode pe gold wato wode ba gold no a obestore bi obeyese ne tenteni ni tietia nyina ne se Sammy Gyamfi ni Godbod na Bank of Ghana esuma no se onko no onkoto eye gold ne mre Bank of Ghana eti ye di sika ama no tienie wo. Na Sammy Gyamfi ni Godbod ne se omo nan ye omo ya wo mo ntimi nko eti eso omo pe eye obi foforo ya to ne din Bawa Rock sa Bawa Rock ne mra magi sika na ye de ama ono Sammy Gyamfi no ani Godbod na ofa nko na onkoto gold ne mra na oba ye be ma ono Bawa Rock commission kakra ansa na Sammy Gyamfi ni nso agi gold ni for Bawa Rock no ho a wode akoma Godbod na ono nso Godbod etua ne eyi wode akoma Bank of Ghana na Bank of Ghana ama ne commission kakra eti Sammy Gyamfi adwuma wo ye nyina ani na asa wunyimi ni a yenkɔhwɛ ɛyɛ the quarterly report of ɛyɛ Sammy Gyamfi ni Godbod a wo mo ankasa edito ho ɛnyɛ me na meka the quarterly report of ɛyɛ Godbod ɔse ɔmo report for 2025 womunya sika to the tune of okay so yenhwa de omo quarterly report for 2025 the third quarter womunya sika to the tune of 386 million Ghana cedi every BOG ho sa sika we na Sammy Gyamfi so waya ade nti yemo yensem ma no edi eti ni yemo yensem ma no because Sammy Gyamfi J Bank of Ghana sika no or the koto gold e buy or buy na Bank of Ghana so mema commission kakra bi ntije anu wa ma the commission na Sammy Gyamfi di akoto ne ho etu ko do Godbod books mu dia o mo akwa akwaje eye Bank of Ghana sika So in the face of it, almost a gold box, a board books in a clear, a kama, Sammy Gyamfi nye sika begum. But Bank of Ghana, also a cotton gold, no one sunya. The second quarter, Sammy Gyamfi enya 213 million 837 Ghana cedi every a year, a Bank of Ghana ho, BOG ho. Question ebebusa a gold board ne Sammy Gyamfi say. Ejuma be no mo ye ya Bank of Ghana tria almost sika to the tune of 600 million plus. First one omunya 386. Second one Bank of Ghana tria omuka to the tune of 213. It will come mwa Sammy Gyamfi ni gold board ne enya 600 million. Every Bank of Ghana ho ejuma be no mo ye. Omo ejuma nyina ne se so omo kwagigi gold ne ba. Na omo di gold no abre eye Bank of Ghana. Na Bank of Ghana etua omu commission kakra woso na Sammy Gyamfi dia koto woso oh me ko ne nam koto gold na me dia ma Bank of Ghana ne die se Bank of Ghana etua me commission 600 million mommo mo nsem ma me because my ya ade pa di Sammy Gyamfi say why ya ade ayenti bi da ebi ma da ye hu su bi da no ne tentini ne tietia nyira ne se Sammy Gyamfi timi ko ne nam ye ekogigi gold e ba ye ma Bank of Ghana ba question ye bebusa ne say gold no or the babedrua Bank of Ghana timi etimi ton gold ni nyamfaso ana. The answer is no. Yentre ye no ne say IMF say Bank of Ghana e boka. Sammy Gyamfi so dabi Bank of Ghana e moka. Maybe gold board me moka. The answer Sammy Gyamfi gold board ne moka ni eye because at the end of the day ono Sammy Gyamfi de onkoton. But on the gold ne koma Bank of Ghana, in trouble tier no adoson Bowa Rock in trouble tier ne ni ho ba umia time. But Sammy Gyamfi di trouble tier abishim. E wo Bowa Rock ho, e mo mu tin trouble. Ansa no no ne kwa or the koma Bank of Ghana yasa ama ni trouble e wo ho. E tin trouble tier na bedoson. First na gold for revenue, gold for oil, gold for wine no. Na Bank of Ghana talk about 80%. Every the big mining companies. Now big mining companies on beba na omo huru gold ni hu nyina kama so asei ene wan ni nyina na yintua ene Sammy Gyamfi ba wo so won tom free big mining companies ni wo obeto free small scale mining galamsey fo tienie na emom no obecharge Bank of Ghana additional asei sika eti Sammy Gyamfi di gold ne koma Bank of Ghana or the gold board omo de koma Bank of Ghana omo bete Bowa Rock commission free ombeti asey free and sign a gold board na kasanso a charge Bank of Ghana. It is the first adwama so 100 Ghana cedi. Before sanke di gold ni beba ni ebia Bank of Ghana beto gold na around 98 Ghana. Na wono di akọ adwama so akọ akoton no ebia 100 Ghana no anya 2 cedi. Ene ansa na Sammy Gyamfi bema gold na free Bowa Rock ho abedru wono ne ho. Na wode akoma eye Bank of Ghana no. Na si gold no ebo ko be 110 cedi. Tieni o. If se nchobo tie no adoso wo mu bebre. Eje me na meka. IMF report and eka yengogo he IMF report. Now IMF report say Sammy Gyamfi ene the gold board no aboka agu Bank of Ghana e booksum. Die ti o maboka agu Bank of Ghana booksum ne say sika na yesenka Sammy Gyamfi ede kwa akoma gold board no. By the time we do gold board no honanka ye be 10 cedi. It says Sammy Gyamfi ne e ba ko do na ye be 110. The gold board koton anye yi. But the akoye bone of contention whether or not Bowa Rock company no kura or your company beya. And the abeshe emra no a edikan sete gold board no. Niya se gold board betimi asete another company over chebe there is weather near too hot in Timanom hot tea. The hot tea is a bit of course. Now yen rest Sammy Gyamfi kofa ade we by say Bowa Rock. Bowa Rock no ono ne license a wode ye adwuma. Nanso wo hwe krataa ni din pa, mo hwe krataa ni din pa. Osha krataa ni din pa obo se krataa ni yetwa atare. Enjoy for hu se krataa ni yetwa atare. Eti osha ha. Monhwe asei. Ade a Sammy Gyamfi de be kire ye se Godbod no a ono yama na adwuma so onkonkoye no. License we na ye issue man 2016. Enya no kore. We ushe di jise de sabi one co school. Baby a yatro not to be used by individuals no. Hwe ho din ubo se yatro yatwa krata ana ye de atare so. Osha baby a yatro not to be used by individuals na. Ubo se yatwa krata de atare the original ade no so. Afa sa hwe baby a yatro name of company no. Ubo ho se ehon so yase atwa krata ene de atare so. Eti Joy, my Joy FM, Joy for Kokaso, PMMC for Bawa Rock, a year license in 2016. Wait on the chire. But the one you nyansa kurasha sa license we are. Obe uno say license we a fake. If say krata no odi share license ni di. Obe say the original license ni wo ho. And ye twa krata bi eti ya market monhwe ha sei mame monhwe ba bia me de aro no ahyehye no obo se eho ye twa atare enti ye busa Sammy Gyamfi se PMMC fo omo card any license no so omo de ma wa ye twa paper foforo tare so ana muntie ni yo dia my joy for ede ma ye se eye PMMC for license no ye be wie adwuma no be say Sammy Gyamfi oye skillful liar. Sammy Gyamfi nka no kore. Woni Sammy Gyamfi deali a otone bo ase boko na o kan boko eti wan hwe ya unhunu so wo twa otro ba no wo twa otro. O say but the 2016 is not pasted. Me ba cho me dia kiro me say eye wan a card and a name of company yakwakwa edited ye taso onti asia again yes ya the krata ne man 2016 question me bu someone say 2016 why na ye president of the republic why mo na wa ba mu why we ya Sammy Gyamfi ka cho so ye the man 2016 ya why do be also any Akufo at the time but the whole of 2016 na John Dramani Mahama ne wa ba mu nti se company no ye set it up in 2016 ya it means clearly Sammy Gyamfi ene ne nkrofo ne plan ye set sa company ni up so omo de ba ye de omba ye in 2016 ana nyame amfafi ana omo lusu abato na meme ye read the laws governing a year Godbod activities ye read the laws governing Godbod activities we are ye be hwe a year Sammy Gyamfi ni video kotna news file. So clearly, Sammy Gyamfi has no idea, say a bayer forensic audit. Now, yanko ya nimna ye musa Sammy Gyamfi question. Sammy Gyamfi so wafa aggregator bi. Na sa aggregator and ye friend o a year Bawa Rock. Or the ye sika amano se onkonko togo de mreye. Mamen kansi sudia se mechini the whole of act noa. And Sammy Gyamfi to me, or ni Godbod to me, so mon konkotono. Act ni mu bia ni ho. I am Sammy Gyamfi to me, so di sika bema obi. So on konkoto e ye good mre. Bia ni ho. The only time the act mentions about financing, say Yankai section 3.1 of the act. Section 3.1 of the act, Godbod Act, and they say, the board shall provide support to small-scale miners. TNA. One can say the board shall provide support to any aggregator. The board shall provide small-scale miners. That is section 3.1E. It is Sammy Gyamfi tam yesika edema obi so ya aggregator onkonkoto eye gold mre ya momu sa Sammy Gyamfi question say emra ben na ogina so ema wodi ye sika ma obi so onkonkoto no emra bia ni ho. Now yankai eye the authority of the board tieniye already section 3.2 of the Godbod Act. Section 3.2 of the Godbod Act, I can plain say, despite a provision in any other enactment, to the contrary, the Godbod has the sole authority to grade, assay, weigh, value, purchase and sell gold produced by miners, other than large scale miners. So clearly, Emrano say, Godbod unkwa ne wotumi se obekwa akoto eye. Emrana ankanche Sammy Gyamfi se onkope obi foforo. I know Sammy Gyamfi will come and talk to us about aggregator. Tienye. Yenim baby aggregator license pie. Na okodru wa enra Sammy Gyamfi ehya ase kan nsem bi se aggregator no yewo self-financing aggregator. Emrani mono baby en wa kire self-financing aggregator. Now yen ready was it the members of the board has a duty. Mashada na mema mu ready eye mbara no. Mashada mema mu ready mbara se be ya hye ase ye ko Sammy Gyamfi ne audio so a mu ankasa mu be hunu mbara no de abono. Ye be call the video of Sammy Gyamfi ne nsam a wakeka. Ye be ya no one by one. Now I say the board shall earmark funds shall be used to provide concessional funds and guarantee for licensed small scale miners. Eti medical ka kire mo se be bia ni wo emre ni mu a ema Sammy Gyamfi tumi se odi ye sika bema obi foforo se ono na ye aggregator onkokoto mbra. Now utie Sammy Gyamfi on news file I say time wa almost set up a ye gold board offices no. Anna a ye atofo se e ka kire ne se ono Sammy Gyamfi any gold board enya de PMMC na omo ye deda no. Now let's mind you, who read this section 72. You read this section 72. Okay. You read this section 75.2 of the Godbod Act. Section 75.2 of the Godbod. Is it 75.1? You read this section 75.1. Section 75.1a of the Godbod Act, or say, by the coming into force of the Godbod Act, the Precious Mineral Marketing Corporation Act 1989 is repealed. It's repealed. So, the na PMMC eye biano. Sammy Gyamfi Gold Board no cannot do it again. Yadi tumia ma Sammy Gyamfi. Says Sammy Gyamfi set up Gold Board. Or set Gold Board up with dia. And yet, the na PMMC ye nyina ni yetwam. It is a PMMC no ma aggregator sika. Gold Board no parliament ma Sammy Gyamfi. E kwan so obetumi di sika ama any aggregator bibia sa ni ho. Eti ye den na Sammy Gyamfi ekofa Bawa Rock di ne be hye mfimfin. Se wo tam ye billions of Ghana cedi di amano. Mechiro di entia. Eti already 75 no a 75 no say Precious Mineral Marketing Act 1989 PNDC Law 219 is repealed. Say ye repealed di a emraba na Sammy Gyamfi gina so edi ye sika ma obi. Medical ka kiro me say emrabia eni ho. So Sammy Gyamfi will go to jail because the YABI ye illegality. Now Yansha 42 section 42(1)(e) where Samson Ladi anyani Oma Sammy Gyamfi betena ho. I know say Samson we no lead o client to cross examination. Say be you betimi making the case proper. But Samson Sammy Gyamfi ba no menim say obusa eye Kabiru say the principle of odi alteram partem ekere say he who alleges must prove. That is odi actually incubit probatio. But Enam said the sensitive nature of Sammy Gyamfi adwuma. Section 42 of the Godbod Act catcher say contract bia woni obia be enter into. So publishes our contract. So section 42(1)(c) or say the board shall publish C contract entered into by the Godbod. Yebusa Sammy Gyamfi say ehemfa ewo omo website ho ana wa publish one Bawa Rock for contract away. Mo ready mrano. Afi mo ready mrani we will take our time and go one after the other videos as Sammy Gyamfi aye. Now, yenhwe sa video a quick answer.
Of this particular proof is quite unfortunate to start with. But that said, we also know
the very basic principles of law, and even for any argument, is that he who alleges must prove. If you allege the contrary,
the burden of this particular proof is quite unfortunate to start with. But that said, we also know
the very basic principles of law, and even for any argument, is that he who alleges must prove. If you allege the contrary to the facts that we have all seen the evidence to, it is the onus is on you to prove that.
There's also reverse onus provisions. There are also reverse onus provisions, and I'm saying that. That's not the basic.
Okay, go on.
So for every law, there's
a quick one. So Sammy Gyamfi, lawyer Samson Ladianyeni, you are right. The burden of proof is always on the person who alleges. But in this case, because of the sensitive nature of a Jumana Sammy Gyamfi Mbeyeno, Medical Catchem says section 42(1)(c) of the Godbod Act, I can clearly says Sammy Gyamfi no obiako contractor. As we publish the contract in Emirebi, it's Yenra Sammy Gyamfi betna honwa. What dancing around. The next time the contract between on the Bawa Rock and Bama was Samson Ladianyeni. But I can't blame you because Sebi in previous Samson Ladianyeni to honor. He was not there as a host of a show. He was there as a lawyer for Sammy Gyamfi. And nobody cared Dinkomo where Chile did that. So a cross-examination to lead Sammy Gyamfi to make his case. Now the entry lawyer Samson Ladianyeni beye sa ne se Godbod sponsor of the show tieniye. Godbod sponsor Samson Ladianyeni show. It is when leadi Sammy Gyamfi mana anye ne cross examination ebe ha adwen pa anye na maker yetie Samson Ladianyeni.
I'm proud to be associated with Newsfile, your most authoritative news analysis platform for discerning person. Godbod jewelry, pure, precious, and proud. They are proud to be associated with Newsfile, your most authoritative news analysis platform for discerning person. Godbod jewelry, pure, precious, and proudly Ghanaian.
Na mo radio obo Godbod jewelry no. We said yes Sammy Gyamfi sere ya odi ni trito ho. Na o said I said one Bryce Simmons di agoro. Na ono a Samson Ladianyeni na nipa na ho so se omo discuss Godbod. Na Godbod say sponsor of the show no. Ono ankasa nso sere ya tie for Ghana for mommy pay attention in video ni bi yenti.
They are proud to be associated with Newsfile, your most authoritative news analysis platform for discerning person. Godbod jewelry, pure, precious, and proudly Ghanaian. Koa natural juice, 100% cocoa fruit juice.
Samson Ladianyeni asre. If Samson Ladianyeni buy and one now as journalist or now as a client I was sponsoring the show. And no be catch Ghana for said your person asem ne ko. It is Samson Ladi was not there to ask questions as it must be asked. But in Sri Lanka, rather say your platform, you need to the right questions. Now, you free Samson Ladianyeni, I want one year human rat. Now, you read the Mrano de Mranica. Young course Sammy Gyamfi video by video by video by video. Near Musa Sammy Gyamfi questions. Now Sammy Gyamfi and then Sammy Gyamfi to me kasi mummy radio na yensere ansa ne yako.
Of the go-to persons, and I think that people should just stop this attitude of running people down with lies. It doesn't help anybody.
Okay, interesting.
He's one of the go-to persons, and I think that people should just stop this attitude of running people down with lies. It doesn't help anybody.
Okay, interesting.
And then Sammy Gyamfi say obi running obi down with lies, and it doesn't help anybody. Sammy Gyamfi. Na yes, Sammy Gyamfi na beka chere so have tell Dr. Muhammad Bawumia. And then Sammy Gyamfi so a problem with obi running down obi with lies. But Sammy Gyamfi is the king of lies when it comes to running people down. Propaganda machinery, or no NDC. So what is Sammy Gyamfi talking about? But the Abeko the substantive matters of Sammy Gyamfi. Now Sammy Gyamfi say Godbod does not make profit.
Below 120 million. These are all unaudited figures. So if you look at our management accounts, we are on our way to declaring income surplus. Godbod does not declare profits; it declares surplus.
Godbod does not declare profit. And they say Godbod on tonche no ato bibi akonya profit. Nemum oye goro boy adwuma ne wie no okosesa gold ne ba. Na Bank of Ghana ama ne commission kakra. Eti ono Sammy Gyamfi de obeje ne commission akogu ne books ama ne books mu ayefe. But enam say ne board din ode koma Godbod ni nti. Ayi Bank of Ghana nti. Bank of Ghana koton gold no a yento obeboka. E say Sammy Gyamfi de akoma no beyond the price of a drama so there. We will come into that. Now let's go into the details of Sammy Gyamfi and Bawa Rock. Yentieni, the main issue. Sammy Gyamfi and Bawa Rock. Yentie Sammy Gyamfi.
Bawa Rock Company Limited is
Mumpe
a company in
Mumpe attention. Ye be dissect Sammy Gyamfi asem a wo beka bia na wo hu se Sammy Gyamfi ye otrofo. He is a slick liar. Muntie ye be follow Bawa Rock on common muntie.
Incorporated under the laws of Ghana. It was incorporated specifically, I believe, on the 15th of January 2015. 14th or 15th of January 2015. So it's a 2015 incorporated company.
Okay, so I confirm that we have seen that incorporation certificate and certificate to commence business. And as we do the show, we'll be showing you some of these pieces of evidence because we have them.
Now this company...
Samson Ladia Nyeni Otiwo until as a journalist, Otiwo as a lawyer leading the client for cross-examination.
It's also not a mushroom company that just, surfaced in the gold trading space. As a matter of fact, it was licensed by the Precious Minerals Marketing Company to deal in gold in the year 2016. 2016.
The predecessor of the gold board.
Yes. And since 2016, the company has renewed its gold trading license every year until 2025. Every single year, the company has renewed its gold trading license. Now, this company we call Bawa Rock has been one of the major gold suppliers in the country. In fact, they were one of the major gold suppliers to aggregators under Bawa Rock Company Limited is a company incorporated under the laws of Ghana.
Okay.
It was incorporated specifically, I believe, on the 15th of January 2015.
Okay, so first of all, let's put it on record. It said 15th of January 2015. Na ye John Dramani Mahama aban ene wabem. 15th of January 2015, 2016, the whole of 2016. Na ye John Dramani Mahama aban ne wabem. It is a registered company be in 2015, 2016. don't create the impression as though a Kufuor time and you create this company. No, Mona mu create this company. No, don't forget that around the same time, Nana Ibrahim Mama ebe pe BBA ewo yenyina hini gold mine ene hwan ne hono. So meba be kire Bawa Rock no. Adwuma wo ye from 2016, 2017, 2020. Yanto aso Sammy Gyamfi yanto aso.
So January 2015. So it's a 2015 incorporated company.
Okay, so I confirm that we have seen that incorporation certificate and certificate to commence business. And as we do the show, we'll be showing you some of these pieces of evidence because we have them.
Now, this company is also not a mushroom company that just, surfaced in the gold trading space. As a matter of fact, it was licensed by the Precious Minerals Marketing Company to deal in gold in the year 2016.
It was licensed as a precious company to deal in gold under John Dramani Mahama. Put that on record. It was licensed to deal in gold under John Dramani Mahama 2016. Afi yanto aso. Sammy Gyamfi yanto aso.
14th or 15th of January 2015. So it's a 2015 incorporated company.
Okay, so I confirm that we have seen that incorporation certificate and certificate to commence business. And as we do the show, we'll be showing you some of these pieces of evidence because we have them.
Now, this company is also not a mushroom company that just, surfaced in the gold trading space. As a matter of fact, it was licensed by the Precious Minerals Marketing Company to deal in gold in the year 2016. 2016.
The predecessor of the gold board.
Yes. And since 2016, the company has renewed its gold trading license every year until 2025. Every single year, the company has renewed.
Enyano Kresa company no renew the license every single year until 2025. 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Sammy Gyamfi antimi amfa any of the licenses or register amfa bia nkyerɛ. Subconsciously Sammy Gyamfi shedaka so every year. But the do baby obe prove say omu a year renewal of license. Or the 2020 the end by one for 2016, one for 2017, one for 2018, one for 2019. Or the 2020 the end by. Now 2020 near the election. So people thought that they will win that election so quickly. And Omukoko renew the license of Bawa Rock from 2016. Omukoko renew ye. And the young win the election. Yabekwa korese Bawa Rock a year juma saa ana. Yan tuaso Sammy Gyamfi. Tuaso.
Is gold trading license. Now, this company we call Bawa Rock has been one of the major gold suppliers in the country. In fact, they were one of the major gold suppliers to aggregators under MIFs. When I say MIF, I'm talking about the MIF.
So Muntie Sammy Gyamfi power ha. Or say Bawa Rock was a major gold supplier to aggregators. So first of all, Bawa Rock was not an aggregator, but not a gold buyer. So Sammy Gyamfi say nay, Bawa Rock na oye supplier to aggregators. All of a sudden, those aggregators enya bank guarantee ama. Nemom supplier no supply ma aggregators etimi konya bank guarantee. Ede baye mo no Sammy Gyamfi ma wono grant. So on fan goto gold bra. Muntie ni. Na ye ba be disproving nyina se Sammy Gyamfi twa to ban be say pay attention to every single word Sammy Gyamfi is using. Or say Bawa Rock was a supplier to aggregators. So Bawa Rock on record was not an aggregator before Sammy Gyamfi gave him that job. Now or your gold buyer. Our numum supply to aggregators.
Minerals Income Investment Fund established by the MPP. The MEF's Gold for Reserve program in the year 2024 when the MPP was in power. And I'm going to give you evidence to that. So now let's go to the evidence. These are the company's registration or incorporation documents showing that it was first incorporated on 14th January 2015. As I'm saying, all these copies I'll leave with you. Okay. I've also given soft copies to your producers. They can project it. Again, the company updated its incorporation on the 20th of November 2023,
right,
and became Bawa Rock Company Limited. It was initially Bawa Rock Limited. The certificate is also here. This was 2023. Then these are the articles of incorporation of the company showing that its principal activity is what? Number 1, mining. Number 2, farming. Number 3, construction. Number 4, trading in general goods. Number 5, dealers in precious minerals. Number 6, oil and gas. Number 7, import and export of general goods. So that is the evidence.
Why is it necessary?
Okay, so your checks actually say company no amende ni vision. Amende ni vision. And son or they mining any idea shemu later. Originally the company wasn't for mining. It wasn't for buying of gold. Later in 2020, Anoko amending the vision was a year register of companies. And this are mine any idea in Abishim. And we will go there and you will see. Don't worry your head. Pay attention to Sammy Gyamfi.
To be exhibiting their incorporation documents to show that they were incorporated on 14th of January 2015.
Yeah, because some have suggested that Sammy Gyamfi just went to Godbod as CEO and decided to appoint a sole buyer of all the gold that Godbod has been buying. And the company we have appointed is a company that was incorporated only in 2025. The NPP has been making that claim. And that company is even a company registered for the purpose of farming and fishing. It has nothing to do with gold trading. So we need to educate Ghanaians accordingly. No, please. This is one-on-one. Hold on. So it's not your time yet. Now, number 2, let me give you the evidence. This is the first PMMC license given to the company dated 10th March 2016, expired on 9th March 2017.
A year after its incorporation.
It got a
license from the PMMC.
To deal PMMC license given to the company dated 10th March 2016, expired on 9th March 2017.
Okay, so Samson Ladianyeni, and you're leading a who lead your client, so on making a case. And the question is so Busana say, was he a man license 2016? And it's our license in 2017. So he had a license in a man under John Dramani Mahama in 2016. So that wasn't the question of a year after its incorporation. Omoko incorporated company no. Omode by 2016 be man a license. Na license in 2017. Think so we need 2016 election. Omo we need. Now Sammy Gyamfi next a year renewal obechere wono. When to me for 2018 renewal ma. When to me for 2019 renewal. Yankonko renewal Sammy Gyamfi buy. Yankonko ade.
Year after its incorporation.
A year after its incorporation.
It got a license from the PMMC.
To deal in gold.
Okay.
A few licenses to show that they were renewing and very active from 2015 when they were incorporated to 2025. This is dated 14th February 2020. Another license from the PMMC. This is another license from the PMMC dated 19th October 2023, and there are many others. Again, let me...
Okay, so many others in the way. I don't know, Sammy Gyamfi, who free 2016 license in the Ma company, no. Who jump a call renewal in 2020. Because 2020 near Baba Twaba. So you guys thought you were going to win. That is how come Amudimrikako renew a yes our company in the license. Not because you genuinely thought that the company was working. And remember, Yabeko GRA records of the company. Mobile say from 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, company no and register with GRA when trial tax be a ukroma da. And so Sammy Gyamfi says our company in a year Juma. A year 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Yabeko mum pay attention to Sammy Gyamfi. Sammy Yagusuti you.
Give you evidence of gold trading work, significant gold trading work done by this company. Now, I told you that the NPP under MIF rolled out a Good for Reserve program in 2024 on the instructions of the then Vice President Alhaji Bawumia. The main aggregator, one of the main aggregators for MIF was a company called Godbod Refinery Limited.
Right.
80.
One
before
of the...
so yes, Sammy Gyamfi na the aggregator eba Ghana. Now before Sammy Gyamfi ebe ba be Godbod CEO, any Godbod no. Na ye wo aggregators. And Sammy Gyamfi say yenti ase say omo na omo ye aggregators de da ni nyina da no. Obia ni wa wotimi qualify ye to be an aggregator in the whole of 2025. Company ba ko ne qualify. Now we say e dia na man qualify as Sammy Gyamfi say bank guarantee. Na ye ka bank guarantee ase a kire say. Se wo kwa akopɛ eye contract wo company bi ho a as part of the requirement no company no bɛka kyerɛ so ko ka kyerɛ bank o bank sɛ o bank ma krata o enye sika krata na krata no on state wo mu sɛ in the event sɛ ade a woni ye ba be yi sɛ ho te kyema bi a wono bank ni betua eka Sammy Gyamfi sɛ aggregators na no mo order a na sa Bawa Rock we wonya adwuma sa aggregators na ntimi anya bank bia ma na ama ne krata o say in case say Sammy Gyamfi na sabi o ka say wodi the whole Ghana aggregation be hye nipa ba konsa me ma me akosu abe no wakro sori ko Ecobank na Ecobank any banking eye history bia omo de be ma no omo de bank guarantee be ma no e de ntia e so omo nim say ye ma ne bank guarantee no a say sika na beba mu nyina na beba begu omo bank Sammy Gyamfi say omo kura sika wo mo ye omo aggregation deda bank bia ntimi anka nkyere omo se ye bema wo saa bank guarantee krata ensiachi ba krata no na emom de no onya aggregation deda wanya adwuma da for the 4 years all of a sudden saa company no de otimi nya bank krata e de ba ye me man aggregation yentie Sammy Gyamfi yengo so yentie Sammy Gyamfi.
People who were the main suppliers of gold to this aggregator is Bawa Rock. And I'm giving you evidence. This is a letter from Goodrich addressed to the manager of Fidelity.
Okay, so ye sa portion we. Now yanko GRA records. Na yanko hwe eye Godbod ayi Bawa Rock. Bawa Rock company no Sammy Gyamfi say wano na abenia to the point say wano na qualify no. Per the GRA records, there is no record of a year Bawa Rock. Tienye. 2016 year register Bawa Rock no. 2017, 2018, 2019 for 3-4 years. Bawa Rock 2020. From 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. Bawa Rock and taxi bia o krom hadda. One register with GRE. And so Sammy Gyamfi si entias yesa na Bawa Rock ye adwuma. E di se na Bawa Rock ye adwuma dia. Ene Sammy Gyamfi Bawa Rock oye kromfo wa evade tax. If se per the records no 2016, 2020, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, there is no record of Bawa Rock Limited with GRE. When you do if so, I'm register company 2016 no mufra bemuno. Company na anya adwuma bio. Company na anya adwuma bio. Company no anya adwuma bio. I'm register the to ho. So I'm de be yade. And I'm free abem. So from 2016 to 2020, there is no record of Bawa Rock in our GRA records. Now if you shade, yentie Sammy Gyamfi quick. Yebesaba. Sammy Gyamfi wants to tell me, Kwame Afrifa Mensa say, Bawa Rock company, ana a qualifier, say, okay, so, yentie Sammy Gyamfi so, Bawa Rock unkwane qualify.
Bawa Rock met the eligibility criteria for the aggregator license in 2025. That is why Bawa Rock is the only person as at now to have been licensed as an aggregator of the Godbod.
Sammy, ediane eligibility criteria. Yentie Sammy.
But that license application and approval process that the board of Godbod, the governing board of Godbod does, not Sammy Gyamfi as CEO. Sammy Gyamfi as CEO and management only recommends. The board grants approval for aggregator license. That process is an ongoing process. It has not terminated. So today we can have one aggregator. Tomorrow we may have 0 because we can even revoke his license or suspend his license. Tomorrow we can have 10 because 10 people can meet our eligibility criteria. So people say, Bawa is the only one buying gold. They don't understand. They lack information. We have 900 licensed buyers, all of whom buy gold. Then they say, why is he only the aggregator? He's the only aggregator because he's the only one who has met the eligibility criteria. Let me tell you something. When we say an aggregator, what do people understand by that? There is no license in Ghana that enjoys the benefits of an aggregator license. Some say, have you heard of somebody going for a license in any institution, and after he gets the license, the state gives that person money in the billions to buy gold for the state? If you go for a BDC license, you're going to do your oil business with your own LCs and your own credit lines. Same for an oil.
There is no law. Let me state this on authority. Godbod Mrana or the year Jumano. There is nowhere within the Godbod Act. I catch Sammy Gyamfi say obetime di yesika ma obi because oye aggregator emre bia ni ho. From beginning of Godbod Act to the end of Godbod Act, emre bia ni we catch Sammy Gyamfi say obetime atam yesika de ama eye obi say ono ye aggregator. So Sammy Gyamfi di yesika ma obi so ye aggregator. Sammy Gyamfi will go to jail. Tienie pa. Me say emre bia ni wa ema Sammy Gyamfi kwan say obe yusu ye yesika ede ama obi. It is Sammy Gyamfi tam yesika de ma obi a obe ko jail. Now Sammy Gyamfi be twa ntro bi wa ha. Momi yan hwa de Sammy Gyamfi be ka say o yamani tumi say otimi ye aggregator ene self financing aggregator ni obwa bibia say ni ho. Emra na ede Sammy Gyamfi tena ba bia etie no. Section 27(1) say the board may issue the following category of license: the aggregation license, the buying license, and refining license. Now about buying license, na omo tier 1, tier 2, and obi a aggregator. Mind you, Emrana anka says Sammy Gyamfi ye be obi be a friend aggregator and a self-financing aggregator. Sammy Gyamfi in the board in the kwatro to omo website sa enyamra. So there is no law within the Godbod Act. Ma Sammy Gyamfi to me so odi yesika be ma obi. It is Sammy Gyamfi de wo ye bia no, it is illegal. If Semrani is very clear, or say there shall be aggregation license, there shall be a buying license and a refining license. It yebebu say Sammy Gyamfi say onya to me wo he na or this to me no
license. Okay. But when you say somebody is an aggregator, it means that he's entitled to receive state funds.
Sammy Gyamfi, there is no law within
the aggregator license.
Within the ambit, the purview of a Godbod Act. Baby anyone, a cases will be a year aggregator. The person is entitled to receive state funds. Baby I said ho. So Parliament has not given you power. So would ye sika ebema obiso on kongoto. Now I learned Selka was something shows to say ato forcing and a catcher will say and I'm send a PMC to go didn't you know some more certain offices there. Mon konko ye medical catcher say per section 75(1) of Godbod Act PMMC Mrano, it is repealed. So anything you seek to do based on PMMC model, it is illegal. It is not based on law. It is Sammy Gyamfi yemfansi sudua. Wana wa create Godbod Act no ama utumi bia Saudi esika be mu bia. Aggregator ne beba no or self-finance aggregator. Aggregator ni nyina ne say one esa Sammy Gyamfi no okokoto gold no oni Godbod and ekoto gold ni nyina aba. Now ontimi nkoto nti no esi e tier 1 tier 2 license. Tier 1 tier 2 ne say the oya tier 1 ni the only office bia on ne be call eyenwura mu akoko to gold no aba. tier 2 license in be make say office baako mienu bi wo body asankragwa na body ani ade. Now aggregator no de otimi diska ema saa tier 1 tier 2 foi. Na wagigi gold ni nyina boa no ono ani sika wu. Enye ye na yesi ma aggregator ni sika. Na ono wi a wode abre gold board say gold board magigi gold ni bebre aboa no me ma nko nwura mu obi. Na emo magigi aboa no nti woje. Se gold ni ye 100 Ghana wa adwama nso a aggregator ni de bebre eye gold board be 97 Ghana cedi. Na gold board no so age no de call Bank of Ghana. Bank of Ghana magigi gold ni bi dia bawo. Eti gold no na Bank of Ghana nso age na around be 98. Se be ya de call adwama nso obenya 100. Na Sammy Gyamfi de Bawa Rock be hye mfimfini no before so de bedru Bank of Ghana ho no. Na ade no kura tera adwama nso de 100 Ghana ne ko 110 Ghana cedi. Eti na Bank of Ghana e boka no. The entire Bank of Ghana ebo kan say Sammy Gyamfi di ono ane nkrofo bia ba be hye middle a wo mo gi ntwobo ni bi ntwobo ni ase nkono nko ane yesuma no wonko nkotomra eso Sammy Gyamfi di obi a be hye middle a wo gi ntwobo ni bi etu oba gi ntwobo nketenkete ni nyina no ebedru Bank of Ghana ho na esika na boro de e wa adwama so Bank of Ghana cannot sell the gold anything IMF say Bank of Ghana eboka afi yentie Sammy Gyamfi
in 2025. That is why Bawa Rock is the only person as at now to have been licensed as an aggregator of the Gold Board. But that license application and approval process that the board of Gold Board, the governing board of Gold Board does, not Sammy Gyamfi as CEO. Sammy Gyamfi as CEO and management only recommends. The board grants approval for aggregator license. That process is an ongoing process. It has not terminated. So today we can have one aggregator. Tomorrow we may have 0 because we can even revoke his license or suspend his license. Tomorrow we can have 10 because 10 people can meet our eligibility criteria. So people say Bawa is the only one buying gold. They don't understand. They lack information. We have 900 licensed buyers, all of whom buy gold. Then they say, why is he only the aggregator? He's the only aggregator because he's the only one who has met the eligibility criteria. Let me tell you something. When we say an aggregator, what do people understand by that? There is no license in Ghana that enjoys the benefits of an aggregator license. Some say, have you heard of somebody going for a license in any institution, and after he gets the license, the state gives that person money?
No, Sammy, we've not heard of it before. That is why you will go to jail. Because Gold Board no, baby and where chiro say yesika mu obi, so you will go to jail. Sammy Gyamfi, you are deceiving the people. You are using our money to finance a company that only capre. Tienye, Bawa Rock onye adwuma bi ada na me de tax records be chiro. Be ka ka chiro say from 2016 ebesi 2020 Bawa Rock entua tax bia okroma da. Afi yento aso. To buy gold for the state. If you go for a BDC license, you are going to do your oil business with your own LCs and your own credit lines. Absolutely. Yes, so aggregation license, no, Sammy Gyamfi, ese ni pana na de ni sika kokoye. One wa create the system, how di sika mu obi e kokoye. And into na create one person, Bawa Rock. Sa commission na Bawa Rock nyan e ko ho aho, yentie.
Same for an OMC license. Okay? But when you say somebody is an aggregator, it means that he's entitled to receive state funds.
There is nowhere in the law of Sammy Gyamfi a Gold Board Act and it just say what the state funds be mubia. So you are deceiving the people. You are lying to the people.
To buy gold. And therefore, there is a strict set of governance, legal, operational, and financial requirements he must meet as a risk mitigation measure. Minimum 3 years experience in gold trading. He must have minimum 3 financial statements preceding his application.
Okay. Financial statement. Edi yenim say a trite knowledge. Says will be compare a contractor. One of the things and come yenka state institution krade. Ushemu pa ye enipa no the GRA contribution. Obi a wakope a contract with a state institution biano. Omomfa wo SNET ene wo GRA eni agro. Now Sammy Gyamfi so ne financial statement. Financial statement beya. Yankoni yankoshe 2021 already medical catch us 2016 to 2020. Akwane entre Bawa Rock obi entre tax. Yewe 2021. Company na Sammy Gyamfi say yenhunu ni so bi da. Na ono ana sa company no wa bene pa no. When chia tax till 2021. After 2021, Ochia tax say company will deal in millions, billions. Tax Ochiama state, it was supposed to be 14,310 Ghana cedi. Tienio, company na Sammy Gyamfi say you should be da or no qualify, The tax as Ochiama state. Wato gold bebre wato 14,300. 14,300 in 2021. And okura went me and tria. Emma penalty channel. Penalty of 6,310 channel. So December anu timiko tria tienye. Sammy Gyamfi ese yenhunu Godbod company edi yenhunu bita. But company no tax records 2021. Na esu otua 14,300. Sa company no went me and tria 14,300. Emma penalty channel. Yanko 2022. 2022 total tax esu otria 11,560. Went me and tria 11,560. No company ni tria only 9,860. Now 2022 tax no. Went me and tria till May 2023. And son walk akotria and okra a balance of a year 2,860 came. Sammy Gyamfi says our company when ye hun ni subida. Company awotria tax and keten 9,000, 14,000, 9,000, 14,000. Sammy Gyamfi says our company when they qualify. See the mano. Afe yen go 2023. 2023 company ne tax yes wo tua nyina ye 10,000. Tienye. Follow ni tienye. All of a sudden, Sammy Gyamfi company no only record beer of paying any good tax beer no. Yebekwa akoshe DSC ye. Tienye o. Omo ya kromfo. They are thieves and they will go to jail. Company in 2023 10,000 and otua 10,000. Then okura went me and tria. April 2024 and otua wiye. So two payments of 5,000. We can tria about 2023 May and October. And we no koko tria another one April 2024. Company went me tria tax 10,000 Ghana cedi. Sammy Gyamfi si yentia say sa company ni timi nya bank guarantee the buy. Nemo man no mu ya aggregators ndi omo anya bi ama. Company we you. All of a sudden yanko 2024 ni yanko hwe. 2024 company ne tax nyina ese nkotua ye 12,530. But Sammy Gyamfi company no was one na aben no wo ye gold hu dwumadi ani ade nyina no Sammy Gyamfi company na ntimi antua 12,530. Omo tua 12,000 Emma penalty of 530 che womo. Sa company we ana Sammy Gyamfi si yentia say or no na qualify ye. So in June 2025 and we tria in 2024 a year the tax. Na de e be shock you. De be shock you tienye. Afe company na we tria 10,000, 14,000, 9,000. All of a sudden you do 2025 wa. Monsha taxa company ni tria ye. Montie company na we tria 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 1,000. All of a sudden you could do what 2025 na Sammy Gyamfi di gold why in a man no aggregate and a man no. The tax a jumpy every the 14, the 9, the 5,000, the I could do 814,000. Tienye. Company at 2021, year 2022, Utria a year 9,800. Year 2023, Utria 10,000. Year 2024, Utria 12,000. Afe a whooping 800 and something thousand in 2025. The moment Sammy Gyamfi this kind of a contract in a man no. Afe the otimi etria 800 and something thousand. Sammy Gyamfi obedem won kan okore won nya no korefo obedem. So they are thieves. They are thieves. Simple and short. Company ntimi ntua taxes. The very moment I de ade ne ma no say afedie or ye friends aggregator no afedie ne taxes na jump from 10,000 14,000 echo 800 and something thousand. Enka bibi nkyerɛw. So almost share that no mu cookies a company we so mo de ba ba ye adwuma. Yanko so ntie Sammy Gyamfi. Yanko so ntie Sammy Gyamfi.
3 buying offices in the country. He must have at least a bullion van and so on. But the most important requirement is this. Present to the Gold Board a bank guarantee or an advance payment guarantee from a recognized...
Okay, so Sammy Gyamfi has a bank guarantee. Bank guarantee, the medical chile say, say when you will be a contractor. O contract as part of the requirement. Esa wo de krate free o bank. Ek ma o bank ni state say oh, me ro Sammy Gyamfi oni Gold Board. Mo se mo ne asuma si be deal, Okatakyie be deal. Ene ye sere mo ye ka se Okatakyie mo ni deal a. Enam si ye nim ni nti no. In case so wo ye bibia na se kaba ho ye betua. Sammy Gyamfi se o mo anu o mo ye self financing aggregators de da no ansa no no ba no. O mo ntimi anya bank bia ma na amo o mo sa. Nemo Bawa Rock na wonu na ne woni kapre no wonni nya eye aggregator e ma ne boa no de Sammy Gyamfi si ye nte ase no no de Sammy Gyamfi si nte ase no avienti
financial institution that accords with the insurance policy of the Gold Board to secure the capital support he seeks from the Gold Board. You understand?
So clearly, Sammy Gyamfi has been lying. I said, number one, say, Ampeniampa, Sammy Gyamfi chatrono. There was an instance, obi a true bibi ba show no so. Say, Sammy Gyamfi, obusano about one, what's his name? Bibi kwache. Sammy Gyamfi so, oh, Bibia say anyhow. But record shows that Sani Pano a year. Let me work on this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yanko Yachi Neamra. We will work on that. Sammy Gyamfi is a liar. Sammy Gyamfi enkano kure. Now I want to say MPP for Mubua Fuse Adena Samson Ladi Anyani Anya. The entire Samson Ladi Anyani Enyano Yenti.
Proud to be associated with Newsfile, your most authoritative news analysis platform for discerning person. Godbod jewelry, pure, precious, and proudly Ghanaian.
No Sammy Gyamfi sponsor. There is no way I will expect to
They are proud to be associated with Newsfile, your most authoritative news analysis platform.
There is no way Samson Ladi Anyani will ask any sensible question on that platform because almost sponsor a Gold Board. So if you were waiting, say Sammy Gyamfi, you be busane any sensible questioner, and you know correct, they won't ask. But the question we are asking, which is a very simple question, is that why is Sammy Gyamfi lying to us? Say Bawa Rock Company and what it takes. So obey yes, Juma Sammy Gyamfi so obey no. The tax record shows that
person. Godbod jewelry, proud to be associated with Newsfile, your most authoritative news analysis platform for discerning person. Godbod jewelry, pure, precious, and proudly Ghanaian. Koa natural juice, 100% cocoa fruit juice.
On record, let's put it on record that Sammy Gyamfi is a liar. Now on Samson Ladi Anyani show, Sammy Gyamfi obi send a message by say there is one person be our mo friend or bibi kwachi. I have the video here. Now unfortunately, you transfer files and them say I could do the other side. But let me quickly play something for you guys to see. Yebusa Samson question. Samson Busa Sammy Gyamfi said, who is that person? Yenti.
He's not allowed to participate
in
the process. Meanwhile, there is this Mr. Roger Frimpong Kwachi.
Okay, Muntiadie, you transfer files no.
Also,
na akodi baby. There's the video.
The connection with this kind of investigations by the OSP.
Okay.
If you appreciate what I just
and you have seen it, what's your explanation? You know, we see these things, but we don't respond because we are very busy people doing an important job for the nation. We don't have to. It's a joke. Listen, Roger Kwache is not licensed by the Godbod to do anything. He's not a licensee of the Godbod. Roger Kwache only consults for Bawa Rock.
Muntie. Mofancha me here transfer files no. Sa file we should have been in here. But just so you know that in your Muslim Canada, that's why I'm showing it to you on the phone. Now, Sammy Gyamfi busan about Roger Kwache. Sammy Gyamfi say Roger Kwache is not a worker for Bawa Rock. I mean, not a worker for Godbod. Nemo or a worker for Bawa Rock or consulting for Bawa Rock. By the
Godbod to do anything. He's not a licensee of the Godbod. Roger Kwache only consults for Bawa Rock. He helps.
Roger Kwache consult for Bawa Rock. Sesi ameno kasei fa Google na Google Roger Kwache so ye hwan. Roger Kwache is part of the technical team of a Godbod. Time my Joy Online. A year Godbod inauguration. My Joy Online report. Sammy Gyamfi say Roger Kwache enjepad. Yanko he. Roger Kwache is part of a year the governing board of a year Godbod. And so Sammy Gyamfi can couldn't so ye nim the baby a. Yentie Sammy Gyamfi bio.
We are very busy people doing an important job for the nation. We don't have to. It's a joke. Listen, Roger Kwache is not licensed by the Godbod to do anything. He's not a licensee of the Godbod. Roger Kwache only consults for Bawa Rock. He helps. He works with Bawa Rock.
Sammy Gyamfi is a liar.
This Roger Kwache is managing director for a company called Go Strong. And Go Strong was one of
now, young Google, just Google Roger Kwache. If you have Google, just Google Roger Kwache. And Roger Kwache is part of the governing board of a Godbod. And Sammy Gyamfi say, sa nipa no asa consult for a Bawa Rock. Enti enkan kire mu bibia so ma akromfo. Enipa no na ese so governing board or ye consultant for Bawa Rock. This same Bawa Rock here can one asem no. Sa person na say a governing board member. Eti a bano a conflict of interest. Sammy Gyamfi ka kire yen. So Sammy Gyamfi clearly is a liar. Sammy Gyamfi the obeka bia a tro. Now my own MPP for come air call for a year parliamentary inquisition. You guys should never Mama NDC for any Sammy Gyamfi should come for a debate because oba for a debater on for the document in SMU here. Name say a parliamentary inquiry. Every document that you request for, he is under oath to present them and he will present them. So MPP should not fall for come for a debate or by debater. Documents as what they offer. You should make sure that Parliament will call for an inquisition into the matter. Inquisition into the matter. Other than that, Sammy Gyamfi had the theatrics in a tronc. It is Sammy Gyamfi, first of all, let's state it on record. Obabe boy ye chrono. There is no authority within a year Godbod. They say a Godbod acting or say a see the middleman be bishop. A tro Section 32 makes it clear. Section 25 makes it clear that funding in Godbod is for miners, not aggregators. And so Sammy Gyamfi so Bema aggregators. Section 25(2) provide concessional funds and guarantees, not for middlemen, not for politically selected companies. It is for miners. Now, Sammy Gyamfi any Godbod is the sole person as autonomous. But the Godbod may issue per section 27(1). The Godbod may issue license for aggregators. One cassette you will be a friend self-finance any other. Just aggregators. Sammy Gyamfi in the board and so mudu ombechim ombetam yesika mu bi foforo. Na yen kan si sudu ya say per section 27(2) contract bi a Sammy Gyamfi ebe go into no per section 27(2) and 42(1). Eso present contract na me nyina ye hwebi ebesi na Sammy Gyamfi mfa bibia anto ne na yi was a contractor woni Bawa Rock woni. Yet me scrutinize it. But the act ask him to do so. It clearly Sammy Gyamfi is not doing something right. Transparency failures. The CEO of Godbod claims that transparency. Okay, be also call ya publish it. Can be also call ya publish it. Meanwhile, contractor on the Bawa Rock or you publish it. It is Sammy Gyamfi by publish on the Bawa Rock contract. Section 75. The PMMC model now will run. It has been repealed. So clearly, Sammy Gyamfi, you are running an illegality and you go to jail. Now, you can say Godbod Aboka. Godbod is one do more because in Chobono, the Wajib Bim every a year Bank of Ghana. But Bank of Ghana gold now, Wajifri Godbod on Ottawa and Ye, and a car by Bank of Ghana books. So I am a fin chatro, Sammy Gyamfi the chatro. Now, young Kansas should be said, these are not accounting translations, these are real losses. So Sammy Gyamfi clearly knows that boka omu wieska gu ombotom. But of course, or timamfo na gbe na sinti obeba betena ye theatrics. Bawa Rock's tax history. HRS 2016 basi 2020 wa anya adwuma da. 2021, 2022, 2023 bi eso oto gold in large quantities. Otua 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. All of a sudden 2025 na Sammy Gyamfi di ade na ma no. I came to prove to you Sammy Gyamfi is a liar. I came to prove to you that omu wiao ubetie wa wasem untia twedi ampokwame unshirawo.